welcome you to the 36K team's second hangout. Okay, and so we're going to have this every Tuesday for you. We're just going to be chatting about what an awesome opportunity Total Life Changes is and how it has actually just changed our lives and how we are all so just hungry for what the opportunity is giving us and the possibilities that are before us, and we're just really making great strides in the company already. And so we just want to share with you how awesome this has been for us and what it can actually do for you if you are looking to increase your income from 0 to 500K, no, to 500 per month. Eventually you may get to 500K, who knows. But I have on the panel tonight, I have Rhea Hope, and we have Sivile. Sivile, please pronounce your last name for me.
Kunlabut.
Okay, Kunlabut. Okay, so we're going to just be chatting a little bit. I'm going to start with Sivile so he can kind of just share with us what he's been experiencing, what has happened for him since he came on board, and how much he's enjoying Total Life Changes.
Absolutely, absolutely. Can you hear me, Lisa?
I do. I hear you loud and clear.
Okay, cool. Well, welcome everyone. It's definitely amazing when you've been in the industry for quite some time, on and off. So let me give you a little bit of background about myself, so you know that I'm a real guy. We're just here just to have a conversation with you. So just, we're going to be really brief. So, if you're looking for a way to basically supplement your income, maybe you're working corporate America like I was, or you're looking to replace your income eventually, then I'd like to really just pay attention to what we have to share with you, because we have a lot of just regular average people like myself that has been able to actually live a better, healthier lifestyle, but at the same time find something that I can actually plug myself into and align into to actually create a good, $500 a month. Some people are making 10, 20, crazy amounts of money, but ultimately we have something that can give access to people that are looking for ways to basically live healthier lives and actually show other people to live healthier lives. So a little bit of background about myself. I was working a corporate America job for a little over 6 years, and it was good and dandy. I was making 6 figures a year, and to raise my family. So we got to do some of the things that normal people wouldn't normally do without being able to generate 6 figures a year working a corporate job, right? So maybe you're thing that I realize is the more I climb up the corporate ladder, the more and more money I made, and the less time I had with my family. So, me being a father of seven beautiful young ladies and one little boy finally. So, I have a family of 8 children, 7 girls and 1 boy, a beautiful wife. Family is near and dear to my heart, right? And being able to support them, it was kind of like a double-edged sword. The money was awesome. It was, helping me support my family. But at the end of the day, where is the time that I really needed to spend with my family? The things that I want to enjoy, the quality of life with my family, watching them grow up versus growing up with them. It's a difference, right? So, after working for corporate America and just really starting from the ground up and moving up the ladder, one of the things I realized was, with what I had and my alignment with corporate America, I was in a linear-based vehicle, which means if I went to work, I got paid. If I didn't go to work, I didn't get paid, right? So, knowing that at a very early age of my life and actually having a family at a very early age of my life, I was very open to looking for different ways to supplement my income and ultimately replace it, right, and align myself in a more passive vehicle. So what we're going to share with you tonight is more of a passive vehicle that's going to enable you, if you want to, right, not only just supplement your income, but eventually down the line, as the more and more people you can actually help supplement their income, you can actually replace your income, right? So we're going to share with you a way where you can actually passively do that. So once you build this wealth, right, that we're going to share with you how to create step by step, you're going to be able to plug in, align yourself with your team, align yourself with your system that's simple and easy to duplicate, and you're going to be able to build a team, and it's going to come a time where if you're sick, or you're tired, right, you want to take a nap or go on vacation, whether you're in or out of the business will be in your bank account, right? I just came back from a kind of like a mini vacation, and I came to I came home to a check in the mail, right? So that's another thing that we're going to share with you today. So that's awesome, right? Well, anyways, just going back to just my story with corporate America, something miraculous happened to me. It was, really a challenge that I could have looked at and said to myself, man, I can't believe this happened to me. When I look back at it, I felt like it happened for me, right? Really, really think about that, because about 2 years ago, I had to take some time off to take care of my father, right? This is when my eyes started really opening to the value of being able to actually, have something that's going to be able to help you out when there's the uncontrollables, right? So, something happened in my life and something happened in my father's life where he needed that one person, right, to be able to help him take care of him. So I was taking care of him, and it took a lot out of me because I actually took 3 months out of my life, out of corporate America, out of working a job to dedicate to really taking care of my father. And one of the things I realized was, of all the things that I learned, he gave me a very valuable present, and he just shared with me the meaning of life. Sometimes things happen in your life, and it just happens for you, right? I was able to take care of him. Took 3 months off, and in about 2.5 months, of that time, he passed. Now it was a great experience because I had a chance to really, just really get to know my father and really get to spend good quality time with him. And the one thing that really shifted for me was he shared with me something that's very, very, very profound, I believe, right? And for me, you know, it's amazing when you can discover the simple things that can actually change your life, right? So one of the things we shared was, or he shared with me was, you come to this world and you come with just the two hands, right? And when you leave, you leave with just your two hands. The only thing that you can leave in this world are the things that you have on other people, the impacts that you have on other people, the changes and everything. And when he passed, I never realized the magnitude of the influence that he had on other people until the day of the funeral. And it was crazy because we had people from all around the world really coming to see him. And I share this story with you because that's the thing that changed my life. That's the thing that shifted me. And I share this with the team. I share this with a lot of people in life, is that it's not the things that we do in business that changes our life. It's the things that we do in our life that changes our business. And really, really think about that. So we want to share with you something that you can actually introduce into your life that's going to elevate your life. It's going to help enrich your life, but ultimately free you from the mental slavery of just regular day in and day out job. That's something you're looking for, or even if you're looking to supplement your income so you can actually enjoy the fruits of your labor. Really, really enjoy it, right? And just take your family on stuff like that. So after I went back to work, my corporate America job, after I got done with the whole thing and taking care of my father and just really exhausting my 3 month unemployment, right, to take care of my father, is I went back to work, and I made a commitment to my children, and I said, hey, if you guys can help Dad out and we can go take care of Grandpa for the next 3 months, I'll make sure I pay you guys back. So what we did was we took him to Disneyland, and part of that was because while I wasn't working a job, I also had something that was there that's bringing in a little bit of money. So I was still stacking, right? So when I went back to work, I still had a little bit of money, and I worked for about a month to stack up more money. And I took them to a Disneyland vacation for 2 weeks. We went to Disneyland, and we were just cruising the beach, and we're having a good time. And after 2 weeks of enjoying myself with the family and everything, I went to work. The very first day I went to work, so this is where everything just shifted for me, okay? So I went to work, and I received a text message from my supervisor. It said, Siv, can you meet me at the office? I have a confidential meeting with you. And at this time I was like, holy cow! I was actually pretty excited because I was the only performing leader within at that time. Out of 9 stores in the district, I was doing really good. My team was growing. We're performing. And we're doing really good. So I was thinking, okay, this is my chance. Even though nobody else was getting a raise, this is Siv's chance, right? This is Siv's chance. I went through a whole bunch of stuff the last couple months. Now I'm gonna get, some rewards, right? Well, you know, I went to have the meeting with my supervisor, my former supervisor, and I can tell by her demeanor and just the way that things were going, it wasn't the type of conversation that I wanted to have. It wasn't, hey, Siv, you're gonna get a raise today. It was open the door. I saw her face. We had a really good relationship, right?
Mhm.
And I knew something was wrong. I sat down with the HR manager, and ultimately, this is the conversation. Just fast forward, right? Because I don't want to really relive that right now. But it was, you know what? Thanks for being with us for almost a decade, but we just can't really afford to pay you anymore. Just like that. And I was sent home, uh, while they negotiated salaries and stuff like that, and I received a text message 2 days later to come back, and the commute from where I live to, the corporate office was a little bit over 3 hours, right? So I commute an average of 5 hours a day just to and from my job, right? That's the kind of motivation I had for my family, you know. And so on my very last day, I commuted for 3 hours to my job, or my former job, to pick up my last paycheck. And I remember the conversation I had with myself when that happened. I went, I was sitting in the parkade, and I remember just like there, just sitting there emotionally for like 2 hours and thinking to myself, how am I supposed to take care of my family? How am I even going to take care of myself? What are we supposed to do now? What's going on? All these things happening, and that's when I made a decision, right? I said, you know what? I already have something. I just have to make a decision to make it work, right? So that's what we want to share with you today, is you already have something within yourself, and maybe you're here because you've already made a decision, and you're just looking for a way that fits that resonates with you, right? If the value of being able to help other people live healthier lives, help them, boost up their confidence so they can become a better person, look better, feel better, right? If that's what you're looking for, then I'm just going to tell you right now, you're at the right place at the right time, because we have a great team, we have a great system, we have product that we can't even keep in stock. It's crazy, right? So that's really the whole premise of how easy it is to align yourself with something and go from 0 to $500 a month. And as Lisa mentioned, you can literally create a 500,000 monthly income, based upon your hustle and all these things, right? So we can't, with that said, since we're talking about money, we just want to throw a disclaimer out there. We're going to be talking about that. We're going to share, some of our wins and some of the things that's happened in our life and the type of money we're making. So we want to throw something out there is that, results are not typical. We're not typical. Our hustle is not typical. We do things are untypical, so we have untypical results, right? But nonetheless, if you align yourself with the vehicle that's going to allow you to build wealth for yourself, your family, people that you love, with the alignment of the right vehicles, you can actually build it and literally, just rise up and be able to benefit from the fruits of your labor. So really, that's the story that I have. And coming into Total Wealth Changes, for just a short period of time, I've been able to see the type of results that I've been able to, make happen in my life because of my personal sweat equity and my efforts. But more importantly, I've been able to see that the people that we're bringing in are able to also see results in record time. Now I've been in several different companies, product-based companies, digital products, info products, online, whatever, name it, right? And this is the first company that I've actually been a part of that my mom is helping me do the business, you know, and that to me means a lot because first of all, I know the power of this type of an industry. I know the power of a passive income vehicle, and and it's not easy to share something with your mom and have her understand it. Like try to teach her internet marketing, right? Or tell her to take this really expensive product, and really try to sell the value of what it is. When with total life changes, you don't really have to sell the value of what it is because the results are the value, right? The results of other people, and we have countless countless people from different ethnicity, from different backgrounds that are seeing results with the product, right? So if you actually have a product that you don't necessarily have to sell, that you already would consume on a daily basis, right? That's one side of the coin. Then the other side of the coin is, well, if you see value in that and you can share that, what are some of the compensation? You know, how does that look? How does the compensation look? And I'm really excited because the compensation plan with Total Life Changes is amazing. If you haven't taken a look at it, and if you're curious, after we share our story and really we go into this, I'd encourage you to really click on the button below and find out more, right? Find out some more information, because this is just to share with you, just from our perspective, some of the changes that Total Life Changes has been able to, you know, help us with, and really the people that we've been able to connect with and help them with. But if you're looking to get down to the nitty-gritty and actually get more details on where you can actually vibe with this, what gets you excited, right? And definitely click on the button below. Or if you're in a position of, you know what, this sounds great already, go ahead and get started with this, right? Go ahead and click join now, because I'm going to tell you, we have a phenomenal team, we have great people, and we have a very simple uh, system. We have a very simple you know, way to build business. It is something that already works. So, you know, with that said, I'm just going to throw it back to you, Lisa, and see if you want to ask me any other questions. I know Ray's coming in here knocking out the park, getting people started. I don't want to just, you know, I can keep going on and on and on with this company, because in a short period of time, not only am I seeing success for myself, but more importantly is when you can actually see success for other people. It's a very humbling experience, because I've been in so many different things, and to see that happening in front of my eyes, just for, you know, seeing people come in for the very first time in their life, you know, and this is the very first company that they're in. I mean, they've been in different things, and this is the first one that they're seeing success. Speaks volumes. You know, results speaks volumes. You know, this is not a clue. This is not a hint. This is proof. You know, that it's something that works. So I'm gonna give it back to you, Lisa.
Okay, you know, you said so many things that just really resonated with me. First of all, I can't believe that you have 8 kids. That's just oh, I had 4 kids, so I'm like, how do you handle and manage a family with 8 children? So hats off to you there. But the other thing that really resonated with me was the fact that you actually said you got to spend time with your dad before he passed away, and that when you actually lost your job, that it was something that didn't happen to you, that it happened for you. A lot of times things in life happen to us. We think they happen to us, but they actually happen for us, because I lost a job in April 2010. And for a long time, I felt like life just kind of dealt me a bad deal. Now I realize that me losing that job allowed me to do the same thing that you did. It allowed me to spend time with my dad, who had been diagnosed with terminal cancer, to spend time with him before he passed away. And not only that, but my mother was then diagnosed 4 months later with a terminal cancer, and she died 5 months later. So it allowed me, not having that job allowed me to really focus on my family. And then after that, focus on what I wanted to do next. And I knew it was not a job. So it has given me the opportunity to look at other things, and I've done other things, but I have not had the measure of success that I have had with Total Life Changes. And you know, I've done some phenomenal things in just a short period of time, but Rhea Hope is actually just knocking it out of the park. So Rhea, I want to just bring you on. Rhea is relatively new to Total Life Changes. I think she's been in about a month or so, and she is just really just kicking some major butt. So, Ray, I want to bring you on so you can just kind of share with us how you're sharing the opportunity and what the response has been from your family and your friends.
Wow, thank you for inviting me to the panel, Lisa and Sid. I appreciate it. Wow, I think that a lot of the success that I've been seeing in my last, 10 days I've been with the company so far, and 11 signups I've brought into the company so far, and already it's amazing. And already one of my guys is binary qualified. and two other ladies have already brought in their first person. So, well, actually, three other ladies have already brought in their first person, and one of my ladies actually brought in two, but she didn't get the chance to switch her settings, so they both ended up on one leg. But we can fix that, you know. We can just gotta bring in another person, and I'm just having regular, ordinary, wholesome, organic conversations with people that maybe I've done business with before, or maybe some people are just burnt out. I love folks who are burnt out because then I share my story, and I love sharing Lanika Scott's story. I actually personally know her, and you know, we had the chance to chat on the phone, and I just give my own testimony and I parallel it with hers, because she joined this and I joined another company around the same time. And, well, you know, you can see where she ended up, and now I'm on board with this company 18 months later. So, you know, that's called a clue. And when I have conversation with people, I break it down in just real life terms, just like you did, Siv. You know, when sometimes you have to kind of look back on your life and look at all of the things that have happened to you and realize it's time to change lanes. It's, you know, if you got fired from a job, maybe that was your blessing in disguise for you to take life by the horns and look at things differently, so how you can generate income in your house and keep things going better or beyond. So I'm just picking, I was telling Lisa earlier, I grabbed this little interesting gadget right here and I just start calling people, because we can do the techie stuff, and you know, we can get on Facebook and we can send out email blasts, and I've done that. But sometimes I think that just a good old-fashioned conversation, so you can kind of find out where people are right now in their lives. And when I've been doing that, that's what's getting all of these signups, because people are tired. And because they're tired, they might feel like they're tired about joining another business, but when you really start to break it down to them and give them real life testimonies and how people are hitting these high numbers so fast, it's a no-brainer. So whether they want to sign up with a $40 purchase or come in a little higher because they understand, you know, points, or they simply want to get more of the products, which we have a bunch of great ones, so already the value is there. It makes it easy for people to go grab their purses and their wallets and say, yes, Ray, I want to lock arms with you, because for one, I trust you, I believe in you. But this product right here, I'm watching these videos and I'm seeing these testimonies, and people are loving it, and guess what? The product is selling itself. And that's what I really like about it. I don't have to over-explain what our products do. They explain themselves, they sell themselves, and now we can be in grind mode and just bring them on in so we can really truly change lives. So the name of the company is so befitting of itself, right? That really people are truly changing their lives. So it's no coincidence that the name is Total Life Changes. I love it. I'm just, y'all haven't seen anything yet. You think you saw something, but I'm not done. I still have lots of work to do.
And I have no doubt that you're going to meet every last one of those goals. You have done some phenomenal things. I thought it had been a month, but it's only been a few weeks. Less than
It's been 10 days.
That is incredible. That is incredible. You know, you mentioned some of our products, and I have them sitting around on my desk. Ha ha. That's how crazy I am about this stuff. Okay. So this is NRG, and this really helps to promote energy. It has chromium in it, so it helps to burn fat, and also has some B vitamins as well as some natural caffeine. It will not have you jittery and jumping out of your skin. So this is one of our best sellers. This is also one of our best sellers, Resolution. So Resolution helps you to lose 1 to 2 pounds a day. So we have some really great, phenomenal products. All of our products have homeopathic ingredients in them, so they're going to really make you healthy. So in addition to gaining health, and you'll also be gaining wealth with our company. You can come in, like Ray said, you can come in for $40, or you can come in at a higher rate. I know for myself, I came in at 40 because I was excited about it. But honestly, I just didn't have the big bucks at that time. I just didn't. I didn't have the money that I wanted to have at that time. So I saw the opportunity for what it was, and I took the advantage of coming in at $40. And I have made my money back over and over and over and over and over again. I mean, just over and over and over again. I can't even tell you how much. Since that time, I have actually made the leaderboards twice. It's really easy once you start sharing this opportunity with people, because like Ray and Siv said, people are going to see the opportunity. All you have to do is just share it with people. Now, our team is going to share with you tips and strategies and trainings to help you to build your business. So don't think that if you're a new person that you can't come into our business and learn. We are there with you. We have a chat that we maintain all day long to help members of our team, as well as a group. So, and we also have these hangouts every Tuesday night. So we are going to do everything that we know within our power to help you to grow your business. So I don't want you to feel like you're like a lone stranger out there. The Lone Ranger out there. You don't know what to do. You're going to get in here and you're going to get left behind. That is not going to be the case. We do not do that in the 36K team. Or in Total Life Changes, we have so many things that you can actually plug into. And I think this last weekend, Ray, didn't you plug into an event with Lanika Scott?
Okay, I think I unmuted successfully. Yes, I did. I actually, this past Saturday, I went to a Super Saturday event. And if I wasn't already in Total Life Changes, I would have signed up all over again. That's how excited I was about the meeting. The energy that was in that room, and all of those, we had a few millionaires, the Scotts, but I like to call them thousandaires. We had folks who were just kicking out 20 and 30 and 40 and 50 and $60,000 monthly earners. You know, that's so unprecedented, especially since a lot of them have been in less than a year and a half, less than a year, in fact, and they have these huge success stories. So don't ever think that you couldn't be one of those people standing right up there on that stage. And the information that they shared with us, we had a training afterwards, and becoming a part of the 36K team, you'll see that I posted information. I tried to take really great copious notes and share with the team those nuggets of information coming from executive ambassadors. That is so strong. And, you know, like Lisa was saying, you are not alone. You will not be alone, because we have so much value to give to you to help you grow your business. I was excited, Lisa. It was so great.
I can tell. And your excitement was so enthusiastic. I felt like I was there when I was reading your notes. I was so excited reading them. I was like, oh, good nuggets, good stuff, good stuff. So, Siv, I want to ask you. You've got a family of 8 children.
Uh-huh.
You and your wife. There's 10 people in your household. And you are working this business. That should show people right there that you have so much faith and confidence in Total Life Changes to build a business with this company, to trust it, to be able to supply what you need for your family. Can you just kind of expound on like a day in your life? What is that like for you, and how are you integrating Total Life Changes into your family? Because I'm sure there are people who have children and things like that, and they want to know how do you build a business with a busy life like you have? Wow,
I mean, that's a loaded question there. You know, and for me, it has been a challenge. You know, just learning this whole, like, building a business on a very part-time basis, right? You know, a lot of times people would consider that I do this on a full-time basis. Not really. My family and really my health and what I do in life is more of a full-time basis, right? And this business is just like a small blade of grass in the foundation of how we live our life, you know? And one of the things I realized about this company, and that's why I chose to align myself with it, is I'm very more so value-centric. Like, what is this going to be able to do for me? What type of person is it going to create? you know, and how can I help other people, right? So that's what I look at, and really, you're always going to be busy. Bottom line, you know, it doesn't matter if you have kids, even if you're single, you're going to be busy. You know, you're always going to be busy. You're going to work a job. You might have 2 or 3 jobs. You might have all these things. So to really sum down, okay, how do I organize my time, right? I really look at the value that I can bring into, number one, my family's life, right? That's number one. And then number two is other people's lives, you know. So the way I do that is throughout my day. I mean, I wake up very early. I get up really early. You know, I read a book or, you know, listen to a motivational call. It's about the foundation. It's about the mindset. You know, meditate for a little bit, and then I take my kids to school. You know, and having 7, you know, girls and 1 little guy that's going to school too. They're on different schools. They're on like 4 different schools, right? Luckily, 1 takes the bus, so that's cool. But the other 3 schools, I am, you know, we're picking up, dropping off, and during the summer months, it gets even crazier. We have track and field, we have cheerleading, we have all these things, right? So what I do is I make sure that I organize my day the day ahead, right, the day before. So for tomorrow, I already know what I'm going to be doing, right? And I focus on the things that are life-changing, right? What are the things that are life-changing? Things that are non-negotiable for myself and my family is, you know, meditating, personal development, putting some good food into my mind so I can share with other people, and then really making sure that I understand the kids' schedule, right? That's key. I have to know what their schedule is, and I make no excuses not to talk to people. And Ray says something that's very, very simple and easy, right? But, you know, a lot of times things that are easy to do, they're also easy not to do. You know, when I'm, you know, like going to pick up my kids, I have my headset in my phone, and I'll text some of my friends, like, hey, what are you up to? And I would just connect, right? So one of the things about this business, or any business really, you know, even if you're in a job environment where you're connecting with people, where you're doing any kind of, you know, showing people, you know, value in any product or service that you have to offer, you're going to have to connect. You're going to have to talk to people, right? So this environment that we're in, the team and the system and the training that we have, it helps us evolve into better communicators, to becoming a better person. So what I do is I compress time frames. I make no excuses not to do what's necessary for my family. That's my perception, right? That's my perception. And when you get past that, you know, of making excuses to not do what can change your family's life, to making excuses to do the things that's necessary to change your family's life, right? So we're all busy. You know, we're all busy. Kids are running around right now. They're doing homework. After this, I'm going to help them finish the homework, and then, you know, we're going to connect with the team and all these things. So that's kind of, my day is not, I don't really have a structured day, you know, but I structure my day, if that makes sense, right? You know, I write down what I'm going to do that's most important to family, what I'm going to do that's most important to really take my life and the, you know, the team to the next level, because service to many leads to greatness, and we're here to help as many people as possible get access to that. And this company just makes it a lot simpler and a lot easier and a lot more accessible. And I believe if there was a secret, or if there's magic in why so many people are being able to be successful in this so fast, it's because of the accessibility. There's no crazy membership fees, there's no annual fees, and you can get started where you see fit, right? You don't have to get started, you know, with the package where you have to pay $300 or $400, you know, or $1,000 or $15,000, you know, or $1,500 or anything like that. It's like, you know what? The company really understands the value of being able to give average people access to opportunity, you know. And if you want to get positioned with this opportunity, you can pick from the different value proposition, different products that we have, at a minimum of $40, and you're in, ready to rock and roll. And another thing is that not only are you going to be able to make a very simple investment, but you're also going to be able to get into black faster, right? And I think if there's anything that's more critical than anything, aside from accessibility, is being able to help the new person that's marketing their business get into the black, get to zero, right? And that's we call that binary qualified. If you can get two people into zero, and if you got started at the $40 level, you're binary qualified, you're in position to max out the compensation plan, and moreover is that you're back at zero. That $40 investment, you made it back. That's what I mean. That's what I mean by getting the black. If you guys are listening, you're like, what is he talking about, right? Is that's what I mean. And that's what I believe. So accessibility and you know, profit profitability is the key. And this company with the 50% first order bonus, because there's people that I've gotten involved that did not start at the $40 level because they saw that they wanted to get started at with more product, some for themselves, some for other people. That's the thing, is they can get started at different levels, but the company will pay you a 50% first order bonus. And if you get somebody that's like, what, I'm not really into marketing or business yet, that's okay too, because the company's going to equally reward you at a 50% profit, right? So, I mean, there's so many different ways that we get paid, but those are the two ways that I see that has definitely gotten me from 0 to 500 and beyond. And I've seen a lot of people just really get into the black and really they're on their way. And I think that the number, the 500, is a very significant number. $500. Why? Because most people, that work a job to make $500 a month is doing it a lot harder than I am. I can tell you that. And that's the value of what this is we're not only giving you more quality of life, but we're also giving you accessibility to be able to, have a little bit more time. I mean, it's night and day. Some people work an extra 40 hours a month to make an extra $500 a month, and I'm doing this on a very part-time basis, and more like spare time basis, and I'm able to generate that, right? And as the team grows, the profit's going to grow and all that. It's definitely going to explode. So that's really the power that I believe we have in getting people from 0 to 500. And the significance of that is that we give you the ability to do it on a very, very, very part-time basis. And to top that off, unlike a W-2 or unlike having a job, a linear-based income, is that when you have that, you don't really have all the tax benefits like we do, right? Getting started with this company has allowed me also to be able to write off normal things that I wouldn't be able to write off, like trips. We were talking about business, or meals and gas mileage, all these things, right, that we can also share with you. And we not only have internet-based systems that is going to allow you to use if that's what you want to do, but we have other methods in which you can actually share the vision of what this company is, right? Because it's truly an amazing company that's going to allow more people to create more wealth, right? And I mean, we're doing it right now, and that's really the true vision, And if you want to get healthy and make money, that's even better, But the real vision is being able to give you accessibility to a better lifestyle than what you already have. So that's why it's called total life changes, right? It's a big change. It's something that a lot of people want, but not everybody has the opportunity to see. And that's what that's what we're sharing with you tonight. So.
That's just awesome. Steve hit on a lot of points. What I heard him say was, with his busy lifestyle, even busy lifestyle, he's able to build a business that can support his family in his spare time. So if you are thinking about joining this opportunity, or you want more information, just click below where it says join now, more info, and we'll get that. You'll get immediate access to that information, and we'll send you some as well. This is an amazing opportunity. Just don't keep sleeping on this, because now is the time. We're in momentum, and the money flows up. So when you join now and you start signing people up under you, if you want to build a team, then you will definitely reap rewards really, really quickly. It will not take you long, especially with our team helping you, especially with the leadership we have on our team. We are doing phenomenal things. I just encourage you, get back with the person who asked you to watch this video, or click below and join our team now, or just get more information. We have a simple 4-step system that is able to help you and guide you through the whole process. So we want to thank you for joining us tonight, Ray, Siv, and I, and we just wish you the best of luck in your endeavors. Hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.
All right, thank you, everyone.